Hello, everybody. Lord Verminard back again. Drive Down Horizons. We're going to keep on going with our GTR here. I'm not even going to say this time that is this going to be the episode where I finish it, because it probably won't be. So I'm not going to get your hopes up or mine. Screw this game. I'm not going to let it win. Just kidding. I'm just messing around. I don't know. We only need that door, and then did I do? I can never. Like, there's such a delay from when you hit the handbrake and then that thing goes away. So yeah, all we need is a door, and then we're done with this thing. So, yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Also, I had another tire for my trailer back there when I saved the game. Almost positive that I threw it over by the trailer before I quit, just so that I would remember to stick them on there when I started up again. And it was gone. So my trailer only has, I just switched out the tires on the car, obviously, because they're not on the rack anymore, because they were really bad. But the trailer tires are I think very worn. So I got a little while yet to find another tire. I have one. I had two, but the game took one of them from me, so whatever. But anyways, how are you guys doing today? What's new? What's happening? What's shaking? Hope everybody's doing great. I'm doing pretty good. I'm recording this at an unusual time again because that's just the way my life's been lately. That would be a Trans Am with parts floating in the sky. Far out. Cool, but I don't need it. I've got a pretty busy day. I'm actually recording this on Sunday. Usually I try to get my Monday videos done on Friday so I don't have to worry about it all weekend. Didn't work this time. That's okay. Because Friday was a crazy busy day too. But anyways, here we are. Doing the thing. Wow, that's a steep hill coming up there. Nice. Alright. Thankfully we have a car that's kind of quick. That would suck in a Lada. Speaking of Ladas, there's one right there. Let me see if there's anything of interest laying around out here. Right now, I don't think I need to really pick up anything. I mean, I'm sure there's some... What the heck is that? Why does that look like that? That's weird. I'm sure there's probably some things that I could use. But I don't know if there's anything that I really need. You know, like I could be stocking up on Citroen parts right now, but I think I'm just gonna stick with what I've got as far as extra car parts go. And we'll just see what happens, I guess. I could probably use, you know what? It doesn't matter. All right, let's go. This episode might be a little bit shorter than usual. I always say that and end up not doing it, but it might actually be this time. Just have a lot of stuff I'm trying to get crammed in today. I'm gonna probably go to a Bit Brigade concert tonight. If you guys have never seen them before, if you haven't seen them and they're coming in your area, you should definitely check them out. Guaranteed to be a good time. There doesn't seem to be anything here. But yeah, they're a full band, and they do like metal covers of video game music, but also they have a person speedrunning the game that they are playing the music from at the same time. But it's not just them playing the music while he plays the game. Like the games are special ROMs where they take the music out of the ROM completely. So they are actually playing the soundtrack to the game, like, and synchronized when it would actually be synchronized to what the guy who's playing the game actually would be doing. So it's pretty cool. Like, it'll switch to boss music and they'll do the stage clear and all that stuff. They're pretty great. Okay, there's not a single free... Oh, here we go. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way there's not a trailer tire here. Okay, so we got that sorted. Very worn. It's far enough along that I can probably just get rid of it. There we go. Problem solved. There we go. All right. Let's get to... Oh, wrong side. I haven't done that too many times. Just a few. All right, let's tackle this hill. Not even gonna bother checking on the roof of that place. I mean, they hardly ever have anything useful up there. Yeah, I could be stockpiling Musco parts too, but I really feel like I just need to focus on getting this car done. There's a car here. It is a... It's a Muscoat. I see a door card there. Or a door. Which door is this? It's a loaded door. Is this the, this is the driver door, and I have the okay, I'm taking it. Loaded passenger door. Come along for the ride. Well, let's see. I literally just said, I'm not going to pick up any more parts, and then here I am picking up parts. What is that door for? That's another Musco door without the mirror. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright. Do I have the Musco bumpers? I feel like at one time I may have picked them up, but now I don't remember. Here, let me just rummage through my stash of crap here. That's hard to tell. I think that's one of them. That's the Citroen one right there, I think. The Citroen engine up there. The Citroen rear bumper's up there. I remember putting it up there not too long ago. Okay, we have a cluster. This game sure is a cluster, am I right? Okay. Oh, this has got glass. There's 17 parts on this bastard. Huh. Let's see. It's got 2 wheels. It's got 8. I think I have both seats, don't I? Yeah, I do. Is this this is the steering wheel for it? Huh. I did not know that. All right, well, I'm taking it. There we go. Just nestle on in there. Does this have a radio? I think I have the radio. I think I have a radio. Yeah, this does not have the radio. I'm pretty sure I have it. Deck lid I already have. Is this isn't the rear glass, is it? No. This is for, I think that's a Citroen piece. But the front glass, how in the world am I going to get this in here? I suppose I could just, oh crap. Okay, that's definitely not staying in there, is it? Okay, how do I get you to stay? Like that? And then maybe you can go in. Yeah, that door is not locking in, is it? Okay. Did that work? Nope. Okay. All right, fine. It's going up here. I'll just put it in place of the other door that I took out. Yeah, see, I think I have this bumper already. It takes the regular goat plates, which I have. I think I have both the taillights. Yeah, I don't really have the space for the wheels. Those are pretty easy to find. Yeah, I think this is... Nope, that's not it. So say I think that's the radiator, but it's not. There's another door for it. And another one. Wild, man. Okay, let's go. I think we're, let me eat first, and then I think we're ready to head out of here. I don't suppose there's any water or liquids. What's this? Engine oil. I might need some of that, but I'm not worried about it right now. Okay, that's diesel. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I have a feeling that the Muscoat is probably what's going to be the next car. It just seems like they've been throwing a lot of them at me lately. Drink of coffee. Yeah, if I didn't have a more powerful car, I probably wouldn't have stopped there, because this hill would have been a nightmare. The old UAZ would have struggled getting up that. I do like the UAZ, though. It was actually a pretty good car. Well, let's see. What do we have here? I'm gonna guess probably not a whole lot. But you never know. I do need food, so I might pop in and have a bite. Unless there's just a whole ass GTR door sitting here, which I've never seen, but I guess anything is possible. All right, well, whatever. That's better. Take a quick peek. I am in need of another trampoline. Go figure. I had the last one for like what? Almost a whole episode before I lost it again. Typical me. All right, let's go. All right, come on. I'm gonna find it. It's got to be out there somewhere. I don't even care if I find a whole car. I just want the door. It's weird though. You see some doors for some cars all over the place, and some of them you never see them ever. Like the Tucker doors, hardly ever see them. GTR doors, never see them. Like the Golf, I've hardly ever seen a Golf door that wasn't next to one that was already next to a Golf that was already sitting there, you know? Like hardly ever see those, but like the Muscoat ones you see all the time, the Lada ones you see everywhere, the UAZ ones you see all over the place, the Citroen ones you see everywhere. So it really makes me wonder if the way stuff spawns in this game truly is random, or if there's some kind of weight to some of it. Speaking of GTI, there's one right there. Right. There's another car. Look at that. What is it? Probably another Muscoat. No, that's a... What is that? Trans Am? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Okay, moving on. What is that? Oh, it's a minefield. Minefield slash slot machine slash bathroom that duplicates things. Because that makes sense, right? No trailer. Holy crap. Could you just calm yourself down there, please? Damn. Thought we were going to have a moment. Tank slapper. All right. There's a farm. I didn't hear the farm sound. Did you guys hear it? Weird. The game hasn't patched. I don't think it has anyway. All right, what do we got here? Any doors? Nope. All right, let's go. You know, I think I mentioned this before, but it's at least if the last part you're looking for something is a large part, that's better than a small one, because like if there was a door laying there, I could see it. You know, I don't have to get out of the car. I don't have to rummage through anything. If I was looking for one of those stupid little lights on the sides or something, man, that would suck. Because I have seen those laying around loose before, but just like by accident. You can't see them, just blind eye most of the time. Hey, the good thing about having to like completely redo my Windows system is that everything is running better now. Don't you love that? Yeah, in case you guys didn't see it in the car dealer simulator video, a couple of days ago I got a hair at my ass and decided to switch my PC over to Linux. And I'm no stranger to Linux. I've used it a long time, and through most of my career I've built firewalls and stuff with it. I've used it as a non-gaming desktop for a while back in the day. I'll usually try out a distro or two every couple of years just to see what it's like. So it's not like it's a new thing to me, right? I tried it as a gaming PC about 3 years ago, maybe, and it was okay, but not great. And so I was going to try out Arch, an Arch-based Linux platform. So I was going to try Cache OS because I've heard a lot of good things about it. You know, I tested it first. So before you all start yelling at me about how you should have tested it first, I did. I tested almost everything, and everything seemed to be working really well. Like I didn't have hardly any trouble getting all my stuff up and running. You know, games were working okay and stuff. I thought, okay, fine, I'm going to go for it. And what I didn't test was OBS, because OBS has a Linux native, what was that weird word that I just made up? A Linux native port. So I thought, oh, it'll be fine. It was not fine. Didn't freaking work, man. I could not get audio through my microphone, even though I could recognize it in other programs. OBS would not. And also OBS doesn't do like a game capture, which makes sense because the games are running through a translation layer. So you have to kind of do a screen capture, which is a little bit clunkier. But anyways, I could have made it work, but the audio just wasn't working no matter what. So that was a game breaker. So I decided to punt, go back to Windows, had to reinstall everything. But yeah, it's not a bad thing. It ended up okay. Just, it put me behind on getting a video out and messed up my normal life plans for that weekend, so, you know, whatever. That's what I get for rushing headlong into something without fully vetting it out first. I do think that, it's not that I have anything against Windows, really. I have a lot of complaints about it because I've worked with it my entire life. I heard a zombie. Anybody else hear that? Just be imagining things. You know, I've been an IT guy my entire life, pretty much. From the time I was old enough to actually work a computer. You know, I've made my career supporting Microsoft products. You know, whatever. But you know, there's other systems that do things better, you know? Maybe not everything, obviously, but sometimes it's just nice to change things up every now and then, too. But I've used Linux Mint a bunch. That was what I used as a daily driver PC for a while that wasn't gaming. Even though I could play some games on it, because, you know, just nothing graphics intensive, because it was just a basic, you know, business class laptop, so... but it was great as a daily driver OS. I mean, it was perfect. It did just fine. All right, I'm not seeing anything here that I need. Are there any doors up there? That is... a Trans Am deck lid. I can tell just by the shape of it. Is that a door over there? I don't think it is. There is Jack and Squat here, so I'm just gonna go. I didn't see anything that I needed. Alright, whatever. And there's still some issues, like some games run better than others. Like Drive Beyond Horizons worked perfectly, which I was kind of surprised that was a thing. But Car Dealer Simulator ran like crap. But also I think part of the problem was that I was having trouble even with some Steam games where the games were not using the discrete video card. They were using the onboard one, you know. Well, on a laptop they're both on board, I guess, but it wasn't using the fancy graphics card. It was using the base one. And I couldn't get it to switch either. And again, that's easy to do with, you know, Windows most of the time. If a game isn't automatically doing it, you can change the executable to point to use the GPU or whatever. So anyway, it was fun though. Except for, you know, having to rebuild everything. What is that? It's not a GTR, I don't care. Oh, camp. Well, this is where we found the last GTR, which made me pretty happy. There is not one here this time, though. Should we even bother going there? I don't think I'm going to bother. The chances of finding a GTR door at one of those towers is probably next to zero. Probably isn't zero, but very close to zero. What is this? I do not see any doors, so let's go. What is that? Oh. Another duplication device. Looked like it was kind of on an island out there for a minute. Okay, could you stay on the road maybe? Okay. That would be swell. Boy, the terrain's been quite hilly today. Also, my frame rate just that typical me, like I talk about something being good or running well or whatever, and then the game decides to run like crap. Must have been loading something in, but yeah, my frames are struggling right now. Not sure why. Oh, that's probably why. Whoa. What do we got here? And there's another IFA. Been seeing a lot of those lately. Oh, the light came on. And then there's a Citroen in there. See, these are all things that I need. All right. Punch the zombies through the fence. They can't hit me. Haha. Bye-bye. Oh god, they're juggling. Okay. Mid-air combo. Okay. Lotta over there. I don't think I've ever seen a zombie back here before. First time for everything, I suppose. I keep seeing the shadows of stuff and it's like, oh crap, zombie! Okay. I do need some food and beverage. 14 out of 51 parts in this one. There's probably some stuff I could use off of this, but I think I have everything. The wrong side. The thing that's going to be hard with the IFA is finding a bed, because I can't exactly I can't exactly what if I could punch the zombie through the wall here? Isn't there a way to like lean in? Oh, it doesn't work. That'd be funny if I could do that. I can't exactly throw the bed on top of the car and just carry it along. That would look a little bit ridiculous. Yeah, I think I have everything I need for that, really. I mean, anyways, food. That one sounded like it was in here. Actually, it isn't. All right, I'm pretty sure they can't open doors yet, so we're fine to just ignore him. All right, let's see. Excuse me, door. 23 parts on this. Oh my God, it's not fair. It is so not fair. Does the Citroen need a glove box door? It does. Do I have this? Wait, I'm feeling some deja vu here. Did I already have this internal discussion before? Did I already put this in there somewhere? If I did, I don't know where it is. Oh wait, there it is right there. Is that the same one? Man, I can't flip and tell because it's so dirty. And it's also dark. Yeah, that's the same one. Holy shnikes, look at that. Okay. I did something right. Can you believe it? Okay, so this has... I'm pretty sure I have this piece of glass. Are these the same? They are not the same. I thought they were the same. Holy crap. Okay, well, let's figure out which one we have, then we can take the one that we need. If I can get this out of here. All right, which one are you? Okay, you're the passenger side one, the right side one. So we need the driver's side one, which is this guy. Yeah, okay. Sweet. That takes up basically virtually zero space in the car, in the grand scheme of things. Taillights, I'm pretty sure I have both of these. That's not a Citroen door card. I don't know what that goes to. Okay, those glass panels come out too. Do I have one of these doors? I think I do. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have one of these lights, if not both of them already. What does this go to? Oh, look at that. Are these interchangeable? They are. Did I already grab one of these too? I feel like I've done some of this already. Well, just in case I haven't, I'm going to take both of these because these are going to be hard to find. Also, do I have a Citroen steering wheel in here? At one time I did. How come I'm not seeing one now? Interesting. I could have sworn that I had one. Well, I'm taking this one, I guess. Okay, there's that. Do I have all the pedals? Also, I don't know what radio this car takes. Don't know if these are the correct pedals. Pretty sure I have both doors. Okay, this is a throttle pedal. I know I have at least one of the pedals for this in here. You know, I did have some of this stuff, like, kind of organized back here, and now it's just kind of all in a jumble. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this other one, too. Okay, get through there. Okay, so the brake, throttle, and clutch are all different. That's cool. Well, if we didn't already have them, we have at least two of them now. I have the antenna for here, someplace in here, I think. At least I did. Well, I don't immediately see it, but there it is. Yeah, it's laying in there. I know I have that. I have the radiator, I have the headlights. I have these lights. I have almost everything for this. Like, I could probably actually finish this car right here. Do I want to do that? No, because I don't have the wheels. Yeah, I don't have the wheels. Okay. That's always the part that I don't have, because they're so hard to carry. Like, you know, extras, especially when I'm trying to carry extras of the ones that I got. Okay, all right. Well, anyways, I think once we get a Citroen, we're going to be sorted. I'm going to go up here and see what there is to see. There's another Citroen radiator in case I needed another one. IFA taillights, I have those. Those show up everywhere. You know what? I don't know what kind of dome light the Citroen takes. It's a Trans Am dome light right there. Let me take a peek. I see a thing up there, but I don't know if it's the right. It doesn't look like it's the right one. That's 26. Yeah, it's not that one. And is there one back here? There is one back here. It's just one of those generic ones. Is that what this one is too? Yep. Okay, I'm taking one. So we can duplicate two of those, no problem. Might already have one in here, I don't know. Could you just maybe... There we go. Right. All right, let's go. No GTR parts, but a bunch of other crap. Now, is it all going to stay in here? All right, it's looking good so far. Let's go. Yeah, I thought those two those two square glass panels were the same. That's why I only had one. All right, and I'm pretty sure I have both Citroen doors up there. And I think I have at least one of the rear doors, maybe both of them. Yeah, so if I need to duplicate anything, I could do it right there, but I don't think I do. At least I don't need to right now. Okay, well that's sorted. I think a lot of the fun for this challenge to me is just like trying to anticipate what I'm going to need and trying to figure out how to get it all to come along with me. It would be so easy if I could just tow the cars, right? That's why I decided not to let that be a thing you could do. Because otherwise you could get a chain of like 3 cars and you could knock them all out like pretty quick. Jeez, is that a really like high mountain over there? Oh, there's a cut in it. It's kind of cool. Sometimes I kind of wish the long drive would do that sometimes. Like, instead of just climbing vertically straight up a freaking mountain. Oh, there's a dump over there. We got to check that out. I don't see those too often. Might be a car here, you never know. There hasn't been, like, the last 10 times I've been to one of these, but maybe today's the day. Also, are there any zombies? There's a trailer, man. What a drag. All right, well, there's usually a lot of car parts here, so let's just see. Just have a quick route around and see what we can find. That's weird. You don't usually see those knocked over. Bummer, I lost. All right, there's nothing here. Crap. Oh well. Road over here. Imagine if you actually had to worry about the rocks and stuff on the side of the road. Oh God. That would make... Geez, there's another duplication bathroom. That would make having the IFA much more valuable. Because it would probably be the only vehicle that could realistically go through stuff like that. The UAZ could probably do it too, but just not as well. The Toyota could probably do it okay. There's nothing here. Crap. All right, well, let's go. Whoa! Calm down. Now, if I didn't have anything to lose on this car, I'd be driving it like a complete idiot. But I can't do that because the stuff could just go flying off of it and I would be in a real bad spot. We got another big... Oh, we got another big one. I like them big. All right. Maybe there'll be a GTR here. What do we got? What do we got? Come on. Big money, no whammies. There's nothing there on that side, which is not boding well. Nothing in... Oh, Jesus! Holy crap, did you see that? That was intense. That's a GTR, though. Oh, crap, it's got a door. Can I, if this thing is flipped over, can I unflip it? Here we go. Bonk. Oh, yeah. It's got a flipping door card, too. Yes. The GTR is done. Holy crap. Ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We have completed another car. Yes. Get wrecked, game. We are almost done. Okay. I'm gonna hook up this trailer or we're gonna roll and that's a Muscat engine. I'm taking it. I feel like that's a sign. It's probably what the next car is gonna be. Alright, we're just gonna chuck it up on top here. Because that makes sense. Alright, let's go. That's the wrong door. Wrong door. Alright, little GTR. Oh, for Christ's sakes. You have been a very good little car. But it's time for something else. Now watch me drive the rest of this episode and not find the next car I'm going to use. It's just going to be Ladas at every stop. And also, I gotta end this like quickly. So we need to find it and end it, so we can get moving with the next part of our challenge here. Sweet, man. I didn't even look to see how many other parts were on that car, but it looked like there was a lot. So the game was feeling generous, I guess. Now that means that there won't be any more IFAs or Citroens to be seen ever again. That's okay, we still got to do the Muscat. Okay, stop. Don't do that. Watch this be another GTR. That is a Trans Am. Okay. Does not help us. What's here? Anything? Nope, no cars. Let's go. As much as I still am, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a Muscat next. I just have a feeling that's what I'm going to find first. But I would much rather have one of the other two cars. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure, especially with the IFA, I could get rid of this trailer. I wouldn't need it anymore for the rest of the ride out. What's this? Oh, heck. It's an IFA. Holy smokes. So this is what we're doing. I don't have an engine for it, though. That might be a problem. I mean, I could probably shove the Citroen engine in there. It has the engine. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What are the chances? Alright, this has already got an ass pile of parts on it. And the bed. You know what? I was gonna like end the episode when I found it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and slap all this crap together so we can see what we're dealing with. Because, oh, this is fantastic. Look at all this junk. What is that? That's something I don't need, and I definitely don't need this, so you can get out of here. Let's see, is this the front bumper? Yeah, it is. And it's got the plate on it. Holy crap, guys. Can you believe this? Let's see, I have the seats even. This has got... It's got one of them already. Oh, this is great. Here, let's get these wheels on it first. And actually, I'll take this. Oh no! I'm going to take this wheel off since it's junk. I've got nice shiny wheels up here. I may as well use them. Hello? There we go. Couldn't find the hole. All right. Why am I stuck? Oh, because there's another wheel there. All right. Yeah. Okay. Look at that. This one's got a mat on that side. Oh man, I don't have a steering wheel. I don't think I have one, like at all. All right. Well, we have a battery. Let's see here. Does it have a battery? No. Well, we can finally use this beast. Even though it sticks out the bottom, which is kind of funny. All right, let's take this thing off. Even though it's going to be dangerous for us to do so. Because we got to get to some of this junk. Okay, this seat can go in there. I'm going to go ahead and just take this one and... Actually, this one looks just as nice as the one that I have. All right. So you can get bent. All right, let's see here. Floor mat. That's the driver's side one, right? Yeah, okay. So this one's nicer, so that can go in. The other one is in here somewhere. There it is. All right. One of these rear bumpers, or one of these bumpers is the rear one. Not this. All right. I'm going to use... Let's see, I'm pretty sure I have that plate too. I'm going to wait though before I fling that one somewhere. Here, this can go off. This can go off to get put back on. Yes, right there. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Rear bumper. I had two front bumpers. Why? It's kind of dumb. All right. Well, I don't need two. Let's see here. Oh, we've got, I thought I had another door for this. Do I not? Here's the glove box door. It already has one. All right, well, get out of here. All right. That's for the muscoat, so let's put that up here. Oh, dude. Okay. I'm trying to pick up these things. Okay, one of the mirrors is on there already. That's this one. What the hell? All right, so that can go. This one, I think, needs to stay. So let's put you back here. There's a bunch of stuff in here that I need, so I'm going to grab that here in a minute. Oh, wait, here's a steering wheel. I do have one. I did not think that I had that. Okay. Right. Okay, the Citroen engine can go up there. Musco seat. The other Musco door, like this stuff has to like come back with me. I need to not forget it. Okay, we got a Citroen bumper. Aha, there's a IFA taillight. Pretty sure I have both of those. That's the Musco glass that I just picked up, right? There's a Citroen door. And another, God, I really wish that this thing wouldn't do that. Freaking makes me insane. Okay. Okay, is that the other Musco bumper? I guess. I don't know. Fuck's sake. And then it's like when you're trying to carry this thing, it doesn't want to like I can't walk with it for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand why. Okay, one of those batteries is the Citroen battery. This is rear glass, which I don't need, so we're going to get rid of that. Okay, that's one of the Citroen doors, which is loaded, which I thought I had. All right, this is the engine cover. This is the battery cover. Door card. Is there a door card on this? There is. Okay, so this is for the driver's door, so I'll need that. And we don't need this because it's got that too. Okay. This is great. So now the question is, do I need that roof rack anymore? What did I just knock out? Something came flying out with that, didn't it? Oh, that mirror. I need that. That's the problem with this, another glove box door. I had two of those. All right, get out of here. That's the problem with this trailer is the way that it locks down stuff. I need water in this. Well, we can take it from the GTR, I guess. Oh my God, could you just work with me here? I don't know how you're supposed to fill this thing in the car. Maybe it'll just let me do it. I don't know. Yep. Okay, there we go. Okay. I really need to drink something. So I should probably drink some of this water. Oh, it's out. Nice. There we go. No problem. Here, let's leave this out. I don't want to spend too much time here, actually, because I do need to actually get moving because, first of all, I need to end this episode, but also I will eventually die of starvation if I don't. So let's close this. It's not completely full, but it's full enough. The engine's going to need oil as well. All right. Is this the other cab light? Yeah. Okay, so we got that. Passenger side is sorted. Okay, what else do we got in here? See, I've got pedals for this in here somewhere. Here's one of the headlights. Oh, wait. I need the... Here's the other cab corner, which I think I have. Yep. Where is... See, the cluster, there was already a cluster in it, right? Yep. Okay, I don't need that. Trying to hurry, trying to hurry. This is one of the dome lights. Are they, does it already have dome lights in there? It's got one. Sweet. Now we got two. Okay. Corner light. Let's see. It has one of them. That's not the right one. I think I have two of them in here. Oh, tail light. Is that the one that I need? Yep. There we go. Does it take another regular plate on the back there? I feel like I threw them both somewhere. Oh, I can duplicate it. All right, no big deal. Maybe I can see where those bumpers went. There's a whole pile of junk just in my perimeter. All right, there we got it. Does this not have a rear bumper? I guess not. That might be all it takes. Oh, crap. Of course, it's getting dark. I'm not going to be able to see anything. There's no freaking lights here. I know that I have more IFA parts over here. All right, this goes on the IFA, of course. Oh, I do have a Citroen steering wheel in there. Look at that. All right, this is the other marker light, or the dome light, which we don't need. I'm going to get rid of that junk steering wheel since I don't need it. All right, this is one of the pedals. I know that I have, pretty sure I have all the pedals for this thing. What was that, 44? $43. Okay. I would like to just get the pedals installed and then get the heck out of here. I feel like I'll have just enough time. The throttle pedal on this is weird looking, but I know I'm almost positive I have it. Oh, I hate that I can't see. Is that it right there? I think that's it right there. Nope, that's not it. That's a plate. Shit. Oh my god, I don't want to die. Where'd the throttle pedal go? I know I had one. It was in here. I swear it. Well, I can just grab any old other pedal in here if I can't find it, because it'll work. Just sucks because I know I have it. All right. How much oil does this thing have? It's not telling me. That's great. $9.4, close enough. All right, well, we know what we're doing. We're taking this car, so I'm going to end this episode here. Hopefully I have just enough time to pack the rest of this junk up, and we'll be able to head out next episode. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I had a great time playing Drive Beyond Horizons. We finally finished this car. We can move on with our lives. It's going to be great. All downhill from here. We got the IFA. We can get the Citroen next. And the IFA is almost done. How many parts do we got on it already? 45 out of 51. I'm pretty sure I have some more in here to add on to it too. So we'll get to that next episode. But yeah, if you like this, make sure you hit the like button down below. I would appreciate that very much. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.